Any guard in the game can dribble a basketball, but there's a clear difference between dribbling effectively and just forcing moves to try to make something happen. To add on to that, even if you're dribbling with structure doesn't mean you're doing it right. In today's video, I'm going to show you some pointers to make each crossover, each jab step, and each in and out count. Roll the intro. One of the first keys to dribbling effectively is to be able to do it with both hands. This one's pretty obvious, you've probably all heard it before. If you can only pull out most of your moves on your right or left hand, you become easy to contain. I don't think that point needs any more explanation, because like I said, it's pretty common. Another thing that doesn't need much explanation is don't over dribble. This one's obvious, over dribbling just wastes the clock, and your entire arsenal is exposed by the end of the first quarter. It kills you just as much as it kills your team. Next big mistake a lot of guards make is they do too much left and right dribbling. If you're just zigzagging from one side to the other, your defender will not feel threatened. You won't force them to do anything. If you attack your defender more directly, you can force them to step back or even just get a step on them and go to the basket. Do more forwards and backwards attacks, but be careful not to run straight at your defender. If you get too close, they'll just take a charge. Another trick you should be able to implement is changing your speed and your stance on the fly. If I'm casually standing around dribbling either slowly or in place, the defender's going to have a tougher time containing me when I drop into an explosive crossover. Just practice getting low into a move and bouncing up and repeat it. That's the best way to get better at this. Make sure you're changing your speed too. Another thing to note is the more agile you are, the better. That means not just speed, but the ability to stop on a dime and explode back out like nothing happened. If you have a greater ability to change direction than your defender, there's almost nothing they can do. You can just keep driving and crossing back or spinning into the lane or whatever else, and they won't have the physical capability to stop you without guessing where you're going. Which brings me to my next point. Don't be predictable. If you have one move in your bag, your defender figures you out in a few possessions. That's not to say you can't have a go-to, but you need to mix it up. Same goes for combos. You can't keep hitting the defender with a cross between behind combo and expect it to work. Last very important thing to cover is to sell your fakes. Each jab step should look like a drive, each hezzy cross should be sold with a glance. All these little attention to detail and body control things add up to get your defender sliding at a simple in and out. No point in trying to fake your defender if it's not convincing. And if you can't fake, yeah, you can still get past them, but it makes your life much harder. Thanks for sticking around. If you're a wing, you just became much more dangerous. If you're a guard that didn't know these things, congratulations, you just got the necessities down. As the modern game becomes more and more positionless, modern players need to become more and more versatile to match. If you ask me, everyone 1 through 5 should have some ball movement capability. Anyways, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. I don't think that anyone... If you're just zigzagging from one side to the other, your defender doesn't feel too much left and right. Another trick you should... Fuck. If you get too close, they'll just take a charge. Another trick you should be able to implement is changing your speed and... I'm casually standing around dribbling either slowly or in place. The defender's going to have a tougher time containing me when I drop into an explosive crossover. On the fly. If I'm casually standing around dribbling either slowly or in place... Oh my fucking god, dude. On the fly.